I would describe the workshop as an intensive, immersive, sort of like love letter to photography and journalism, a way to interact with peers in sort of this beautiful setting with professionals and people that have just so much experience. Hi, my name is Dan Winters. I'm a photographer of about 40 years. I was a student here the first year the workshop was held. I remember so much of it, and it was 37 years ago, and I'm still kind of fueled by it.
Eddie Adams himself was such a legendary photojournalist and made such an impact on the industry. And he created this out of his own dream. And I think it inspires and it's embedded in the whole context of the workshop. Students can walk away from this workshop knowing themselves a little bit better, knowing their strengths, maybe their weaknesses, and give them probably clarity of where they want to go.
I was a student at the third workshop, and I remember being a student and being completely intimidated by all the team leaders. And so when I see students here, I try to let them know that we're just as happy to talk to you, just come up and say hi. And it's a really safe place to just kind of get to know people that you would never normally get to meet. You come here, you work your ass off, you make some pictures, and suddenly you're part of this whole other workshop family. To be an alumni of the Eddie Adams Workshop means that you have all these people at your disposal.
I think as an artist, as a photographer, and I use those words interchangeably, I think that it is imperative we have a community that can support us. And so I think if you are a young, aspiring photographer looking for community, looking for support, looking for like-minded individuals who are going to share in your passion and love, then this is the right place for you.
When I was a student here, I had one very distinct conversation with a photographer. He told me, you always go and find your voice. It is an opportunity to broaden your horizons, get other people to peer into your work, into your soul, to look, understand where you're coming from, to be seen, to be heard.
This is tough. You don't want to shoot into empty stand. Yeah.
One day you can see some of the greatest fashion photographers of our generation. Within the same hour, see a great sports photographer, and then the next day of the workshop, you'll see conflict photographers.
Be a messenger for those people.
The other thing that's really great about coming here is the amount of camera gear, the amount of lighting gear, just the support that you get that you can't get really in the outside world.